Hi, Chef Steve from Harvest Local Food. Today we're going to be talking about sauteed asparagus with red onion. It's important to note that asparagus season is short, and it is here, so be sure to purchase asparagus soon. What we have: asparagus, red onion, about a tablespoon of olive oil. We'll use a pinch of sea salt and the juice from 1/2 lemon. What we want to do is get our pan nice and hot first. Then we're going to add our olive oil to the pan. A good way to tell when the olive oil is hot and the pan is hot, the oil will actually smoothly roll around the pan, almost like water. Once you've achieved that process, what we're going to do is we're going to add our onion. And we want to start with our onion, because onions take longer to cook, for one, but for two, I've already pre-blanched the asparagus. Now I did this for one, to add color to the asparagus. It brings out a more exuberant green color. But I also did it to tenderize it just a little bit. Now the blanching process does not take long. You only need to do it for about 20 seconds of boiling water, at which point you want to pull the asparagus out and run under some cold water to stop the cooking process. Now, as the onions start to saute, it's important that we don't season with salt right away. What we're trying to achieve here is a nice caramelization on the onion. If we go and salt right away, what that does is it releases the water within the onion, which then releases into the pan and slows down the caramelization process. Now I've already taken the liberty of pre-caramelizing these onions, as it does take several minutes to achieve this process. With that said, I'm just going to put the final finishing touches on the caramelized onions before I add my pre-blanched asparagus. At this point, we're heating up the asparagus basically because it's already cooked. And we also want to put a little bit of the caramelization color on the asparagus as well. At this point in the cooking process, it is safe to go ahead and add your sea salt, about 1 pinch. Again, continue to stir. Then we're going to add the juice of 1/2 lemon. And know there will not be any seeds in this pan, as I've already taken liberty of picking them out beforehand. And we're just going to mix until this is all well incorporated. And that, folks, is your fresh tip of the week: sauteed asparagus with red onion. Please check us out for more information or to place an order at harvestlocalfoods.com. Have a nice day.